better position to analyze these questions and not fall into so many ditches. Harry buys 2 Blu-ray DVDs for $29.90 each and a shirt for $84.95 on his credit card. This amount stays on his credit card for 75 days. Okay. There is a 45-day interest-free period and a daily interest rate of 0.05% compound on his credit card. How much did Harry spend on his credit card? Okay.
Work out how much money he spent.
Yeah. So this amount stays on his credit card for 75 days. So I guess what he's saying, what do you think that's saying? This amount stays on his credit card for 75 days.
Yeah.
Like that's until it's due.
Yeah, I think it's saying that he's probably going to pay it off, or he has paid it off for 75 days.
So it's interest after, so it's that 0.05 interest on anything over 45 days.
Yes, that's
over that interest free. So like
yes.
you have 75 days, but like only under 45 days of that period is interest free. Sorry.
Yes, that's right. Yep. So on the 46th day, you pay interest.
Right.
Got it? Okay, cool.
Do you pay the interest for the entire 45 days before that? Like you said.
We'll get to that. What do you think?
Doesn't say that. I mean, maybe.
Okay, if it doesn't say that, then I would assume that on the 46th day, right? You would only pay 1 day's interest. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the 47th day, you pay 2 days interest, right? So they will need to tell you that interest applies from the date of purchase. Does that make sense?
Yep.
They will have to specifically tell you.
Yep.
Yeah. And you've got to specifically look for it.
In the fine print.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So part A says, how much did Harry spend on his credit card? And essentially it's $29.90 times 2. Yep. And that's for the 2 Blu-ray DVDs, and $84.95 for the shirt, and you work that out. Got it?
Yeah.
I'll let someone work that out while I move on to the next part.
$144.75.
$144.75.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, part B, calculate the amount Harry owes on the credit card. Okay, it'll be now we're not told. So I wonder if it's including the 75 days.
It doesn't tell you when he pays, does it?
The answer is $146.94.
Okay.
So is that including how much he?
Is that saying interest too, or when does he pay?
So it will include interest. So what's happening? Right. So when it says this amount stays on his credit card for 75 days, it means that he paid it. He paid after 75 days.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? So he paid it.
Yeah.
On day 75. Got it?
Yep.
Cool. So how many days interest is that?
30 days is charged for.
Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so what is that? So 144.75, 1 plus, and what's the interest rate of that? That's 0.0005 to the power of 30. Now, why did I put 2 zeros there?
Instead of over 100, you just changed it to divided by 100. Yeah.
Yes. So because it's percent right? I've added 2 zeros instead of, and you could have just as easily done this, 0.05% or
0.05 over
5 over 100. Yeah, there are a couple of ways that you could have done it. Work that out on your calculator.
If the question isn't, if the interest isn't compounding, can you just use simple interest?
Yes, well, if it
doesn't say compound.
I would assume that it's compound.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Assume that it's compound unless it tells you that it's simple.
Yeah.
Right. If it tells you that it's compound, obviously use compound. If they don't tell you, I would assume compound to credit cards and debt in general. Yeah.
Cool.
When you put that into your calculator,
I'll put it in. Yeah, and that gives you the $146 and $94.
94. Okay, yeah. And then part C, what's part C? What was the interest charge on the purchase? And then it's just
minus
to FV minus PV, yeah?
Yeah. Where is that? $2 something.
Yeah.
$2.19.
Yeah. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.